6.2 Technical Model. In order for us to analyse the sporting performance, we've had to come up with a perfect model of boxing out and rebounding in basketball. We've come up with coaching points in order to show that whether a person is doing it right or wrong and what they can improve on. So firstly, boxing out, the coaching points are to make contact with another player or the player that you're marking, for example the chest, and then you pivot whilst kind of touching the player in order to face the net so you can see where the ball is going to land or where you can catch it from, and lowering the body position with arms out to the side so you're preventing the player behind you from getting to the ball first. Then rebounding, so you're still resisting the opponent with a contact point and you're obviously pivoting to box out, but this time your hands are up in order to catch the ball and you're shuffling to prevent the player in front. The low body position is also important here so you can get the power in the jump to catch the rebound. And then landing, you have to catch the ball, bring it into your chest so you're protecting it, and elbows out so you get the power to release it to another player. This is our perfect model. As you can see in the first picture, the man in the red shorts has made contact with the player he is marking, as the ball is coming in, he is pivoting and shuffling to watch where the ball is going to go and still preventing the player from reaching the ball. And in the final shot, he has lowered his body position so when the ball is in the right position he can jump up and grab it. If we compare this to my preparation, you can see that I have made contact with a player, and as the balls come in I have slightly pivoted, not a lot but slightly pivoted, but have not lowered my body position. So if we compare it to the perfect model, I haven't fully executed this right, so that it won't be successful in a proper situation. Next, the perfect model in the execution phase. You can see that the man in the red shorts has jumped up to catch the ball and has brought it down into his chest. So he's jumped to get the ball before it bounces, his hands are up, he's brought it into his chest and the elbows are out. My execution, as the ball landed before I could get it, I don't really have much of an execution phase. I didn't jump to get the ball, I was off balance as I wasn't low enough or ready to jump, and my hands aren't up in the air ready to anticipate catching the ball. So if we were to look at this as a performance, that I'd have to work on all of these points in order to make it more efficient and effective. Finally, the perfect model, the landing phase, you can see the man that is in the air, he's caught it, he's got a wide stance as he's landed, he's brought it into the chest, he's pivoted and passed out to an outlet and a player. This is so that they've got a perfect rebound, and in a game situation this would be key in order for gaining back possession. If we look at my landing, see I've caught the ball after it's bounced and have passed it out. I'm still not really balanced enough. Like, I've got a wide stance, but one of my legs is probably bent, and I didn't pass it out, bring it into my chest, and my elbows went out. I didn't properly pivot to turn away from the player, but only enough so that they didn't get it. But if we were in a definite game situation, then this wouldn't be right at all. In the summary, the positives were, I made contact with the player, I pivoted to stop the player just. I did catch the ball, however it was after it had bounced, so it's not really, so if anyone else was in the game situation around me, they would have got it before me. I pivoted slightly to turn out on pass, and I did pass to an outlet. The negatives were, there wasn't an execution stage at all, so I didn't manage to jump in the air and catch the rebound, get my arms up. And I wasn't low enough or had enough strength to present someone if they properly tried to get past me.